As the Golden State Warriors navigated another turbulent regular season, fraught with inconsistencies and frustrating performances, one player emerged from the shadows when it mattered most: Buddy Hield. The sharpshooter, whose campaign had been marked by ups and downs, found his footing in the postseason, delivering a series of unforgettable moments. In Game 7 of their first-round series against the Houston Rockets, Hield became a hero for the ages. His dazzling 33-point performance, highlighted by a jaw-dropping 9 of 11 shooting from beyond the arc, helped propel the Warriors to victory. That moment alone cemented his place in the Warriors' playoff lore. And if that wasn't enough, Hield followed it up with a stellar 24-point, 8-rebound showing in a dominant Game 1 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. However, as with so many Warriors narratives in recent years, the joy of triumph was fleeting. When the team's superstar, Stephen Curry, went down with a hamstring injury, the Warriors' championship aspirations took a significant hit. Despite Hield's continued brilliance, the Warriors simply couldn't muster enough firepower to carry them past the injury-plagued stretch. Still, Hield's 42.9% shooting from three during the playoffs stood in stark contrast to his 37% mark in the regular season, showcasing a level of consistency and improvement that was desperately needed. But as is often the case, the postseason offered both praise and revelation. Hield's elevated play only magnified the glaring issue the Warriors now face. Can they truly rely on Buddy Hield as a long-term solution to their shooting woes? The Buddy Hield starter experiment, a short-term fix, not a long-term answer. When the Warriors' starting lineup saw a shuffle due to the Jimmy Butler trade, Hield quickly found himself thrust into the starting five, replacing Moses Moody. It was a tactical decision that worked, at least for a brief stretch. Hield stepped up, especially during a crucial series against the Rockets. But his sudden prominence highlighted an uncomfortable reality for Golden State. There's no denying Hield's ability to shoot the ball. His range is elite, and in certain matchups, his ability to stretch the floor has been a game changer. However, to place him in the starting lineup moving forward would be nothing short of a desperate move for a team with championship aspirations. Warriors fans, in particular, won't be clamoring to see Hield penciled in as a starter when the 2025 season kicks off. The root of the Hield dilemma: shooting needs but not enough versatility. Much of Hield's opportunity to start in the postseason stemmed from the Warriors' urgent need for outside shooting, especially when Moses Moody's confidence plummeted and he became a non-factor. Hield was brought in as the antidote, but it's clear that relying on a player who has been as mercurial as he has is not sustainable. By addressing the stretch five position, the Warriors can retain their size and shooting depth while shifting Hield to a more natural role where he can thrive. As a sixth or seventh man, Hield would not be tasked with the same expectations of leading the offense or filling gaps on defense. Instead, his job would be to contribute in bursts, providing scoring and floor spacing while allowing the team's more versatile players to carry the load. Additionally, the Warriors could look into reuniting with someone like DeAnthony Melton or exploring other options to bolster their backcourt. This would allow them to add another capable on-ball creator, someone who can help distribute the ball when Curry and Klay Thompson are off the floor, without relying on Hield to take on too much responsibility. Conclusion: the Warriors need to be strategic in their approach. Golden State's path to another championship will not hinge on Buddy Hield's ability to start. The Warriors are at a crossroads. Do they continue to rely on a player whose best years may be behind him, or do they retool and address their core weaknesses this offseason? The answer lies somewhere in between. Hield can be an integral part of the Warriors' playoff rotation, but the Warriors cannot afford to make him a starter if they want to remain championship contenders. The offseason will be critical in shaping the team's future, and the Warriors need to solve the Hield problem without overextending their reliance on him. The goal should be to build a roster that complements the team's existing stars, not one that forces a square peg into a round hole. In the end, it's all about balance. something the Warriors have mastered over the years. But for now, Buddy Hield's role remains one of the unanswered questions that will define their journey back to title contention.